Boop, boop, boop. Just gonna do what works tonight. That's strats. Make sure the audio works. It does. Go. Best. Also, I have a sticky residue on my circle pad. Now it's gone. Just gonna do what works. Not gonna like try anything crazy. Just gonna keep going. Play video games. So, what do you folks think about E3? I got nobody in here yet. I'm just kidding. Yeah, feel free to chime in about your thoughts. Because I thought all the good stuff was on 3DS. The new Metroid game looks absolutely stellar, and the Mario Luigi remake, oh, that game is like one of my favorite RPGs. It's like a top tier game right there. The best characters, one of the better storylines of a Mario RPG game, and yeah. Made for a new generation. Could have been a lot worse if we did a little bit of a different strat there. So it's good that we didn't. I don't know. Words. Yeah, the new Kirby game, it looks interesting, but it's not something that's like up my alley. I'm not seeing any of this character in it. And as you know, like from the collection back there, I'm a big fan of that character. Yes, I'm talking about Meta Knight. I started speedrunning MK. Oh, that was bad. Oh well. Play video games. I started speedrunning MKR way back when, and I'm a firm believer that it's one of the best speed games ever made, honestly. Due to the fact that it has like an in-game timer that's all kept track of by the game itself. No referees did or anything like that. I'm a firm believer that this game is like the most solid speed game that anyone could just pick up and play. Doing something a little experimental there. I don't know if it worked out or not, but it seemed to be about the same speed as doing a shuttle loop. That was iffy. I'll get that enemy over here. Give enough points though. There is one thing I want to try out tonight, actually. I lied. There's one thing I figured out you could possibly do. Save it on 2 in-game seconds. Potentially. And that is skip one of the Wild D's. Or we can skip another textbook. No, now that I think about it, I gotta like rethink that skip a little bit more. And it could be faster just to get the points anyway. It saves on 1.5 seconds. It's safer. So, like, it doesn't add up to time save later on is the problem. Like, you can save time in level 1. You're supposed to say it's a lower time. However, you're not going to, like, save that time later game. Because you're going to have to make up those points. There, thank you. Perfect. Alright, that was run out. Good stuff. I think I should have just did the down stab. It didn't do any double hits. They would have done at least one. I'm getting that fire enemy though, so that's a time save. Got that. Thick. That. Also a second or so. Good stuff. I wonder what kind of music it's gonna have. It's gonna have an original soundtrack, probably. Those points right there I can potentially skip, but I don't think it's worth it. Minimal time save. Not for a marathon setting, at least. I think it might be worth it for, like, world record. Maybe. If, like, we get enough points from the Waddle Dee shuttle loop, from the Parasol Waddle Dee, and then the enemy right next to that one. That was sick. That was a mixed bag. And that is not typing anything. There we go. I know what kind of pace I'm on. You know I got a 2-second PB last time, so I gotta check the sum of best at the end. Yes. No, I ended up using that for my phone. It's for a PlayStation charger, which is mini USB. Anyway, that's interesting interruptions with me. I always get them. I'm like the master of interruptions. Oh, that was violent. I love it. It looked absolutely gruesome, and I love it. It's not the Waddle Dee I was talking about, by the way. Talk about a different one right here. That one is about only 3 points though. We missed that Bronto, but I think I don't even need the Bronto. That Bronto wastes time. That's interesting. I wanted to do something neat there. Didn't really work out in my favor that one much. And don't do that. And don't do that. I told you I wouldn't be experimental tonight, but I lied. And you know what? It's not working out. Now we're 2 seconds behind. Ah well. And now our stream's dying. Our stream is really dying right now, according to this. It's pushing through like 4,000 kilobits per second. Means the lag is like going to be 13 seconds behind or more. Ridiculous. Thanks, Restream. At least the VOD recording is reliable. That was a little early, but we'll see how it works out. Be fine. End of night. Missed input and then I got hit. Means a second and a half time loss every time you get hit. World record in this game is kind of be hard to top. Think about it. There's still 25 seconds left to save, yes. But there's so many mistakes you can make. You have to like get as good as I've gotten at this point. And right now I'm not good today, that is. Because it's another practice day, you know? Another day in the life. Turn on the internet, it was going by the name of the guest. That was not a shuttle loop, but you know what? We take those. Sick. That was a good room. Go, 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 go. Yeah. Also pretty smooth. Oh, I thought I could make it past that car. I was trying something new. You know what? I can't blame myself for it. I gotta keep going. Thirty-two. There we go. Aha. Need exactly 33 before you leave this area. And there's stuff in place at the end just in case you don't get that. Yo, nice faces, yo. Welcome to the stream. Right to that. The loop, and he's done. What a boss. Yo, how you doing, Eddie? Nice to see you. Good, good to hear. Yo, I hear school's all over for a lot of people. School's been over for me for a month because it's college and all, so yeah. I've been grinding here. Yeah, we gotta entertain the masses now. Fun. What are those kids gonna do all summer? Like what? Sit here and watch Twitch TV. Watch Summer Games Done Quick. Yeah, I'm pretty passionate about that. Like, hoping that people, like, my run of GDQ is gonna bring light to stuff, you know? Gonna entertain people. Oh, I'm bad. That's the worst Ice Dragon I had in a while. I should have just started diving again. I take it you're in Canada then. That makes sense. But yeah, we got some new Kirby info today, and I am not that excited because there's no this guy in it. So yeah, wake me when that happens. That's how I'm reacting. And that was not the best kill, but hey, got the second. $5.53. North America. Ah. Well, likewise, but also not likewise. I want to have an excuse to go back to Toronto sometime. I'd love if there would be like an event, a convention, or a tournament of some kind. If I could just like go there, see the sights again, because Toronto was amazing. Remember, Toronto was amazing when I was, and like the summer. Oh, I want to have an excuse, man. I want to go. Can I host a speedrunning event there? Come on. I could not host a speedrunning event on my own in Toronto. Oh yes, but that's another story for another time. I'm actually kind of interested in everything that has been happening. My major is information security and all. Well, my major is technically cybersecurity, but information security is kind of a distro of that. Also, we've got that like one frame. They go hand in hand. It's hardware for cybersecurity, but it's actual intelligence for information security. I'm more interested in the intelligence side in some ways. Anyway, let's not talk about that. I'd be out of a job if I did too much. That was perfect movement. Practicing that last night. Good stuff. Don't need too many points here. Go. Green tip transition was kind of shallow there. That was nice. That was sick. And we don't need to do that. But you know what? I did it anyway. We're going to lose out on a few points here, but that's not that bad. Shoot sword beams. Wish I just had a sword that shot sword beams that could light ice on fire and turn fire into ice and electrocute things and hit switches and do everything. I wonder if it opens cans too. I think it does. It opens bottles, I know that. What am I doing? I did not do the thing correctly there. This thing opens bottles, I swear. I gotta try. No, wait, no, I'm not gonna try it with the model I got back there with the Nendoroid. I'm not gonna try it with the Nendoroid. It's actually really weak plastic. That would be an absolute nightmare. Get it? Huh? Huh? I'd be annoying to pick. Great. Also, where's everyone talking about how am I doing 3DS Cat? I was like, I counted on a rampage on Twitter about that today. I apologize, by the way. I feel bad. So many people are seeing awesome 3DS games, and it's just like, I don't have a capture card, and I'm just like, hi. My existence offends you. I just feel bad for it. But I'm like offering options with like webcam setups, because Halcree's got an awesome way to set up your webcam. And he did so for Super Mystery Dungeon runs and Gates to Infinity, and he's a really cool guy too. He deserves some cred. Yo, do it! All more power to you. Stream Robobot. It's a sick game. Stream some MKR. Get some better times on the leaderboard, yo. I'm looking forward to racing Kinnan in Meta Knightmare Trilogy coming up soon. That'll be fun. That was supposed to be a slide. Gonna do all 3 games. That'll be fun. 1, 2, 3, fly. There we go. In person, by the way. Not like, whatever. But yeah, we're gonna do that. That'll be fun. Also, just gonna like hang out and have fun, just get drinks and stuff. Because GDQ is all about that. Gotta have fun. Gotta have fun, and you're also having fun with video games. Win-win. That was an experiment. Didn't really work out. I gotta stop doing that. I love experimenting mid-game. It's just my hobby. Get some different movement options going. You think you have the best one, but I actually don't. Go. Flip around it, why not? 49? 50, ah. So I'm going for a riskier strat here, see if I can get the fish beat. No, wait, no, that's the next room. I believe it's the next room. We'll see. What's the best possible time for this game? We've gotten it down to a 44:27 or so, which is kind of unbelievable, really, when you think about it. But there's still about 25 seconds left to save overall and stuff. So 25 seconds off of record is what I would say is the best possible time, which is 56 right now. 27 seconds there. $19. 44:19. I might have just mathed wrong, though. Yeah, no, 44:19 is absolutely the best possible time for this game. Maybe a 44:20 or 21, depending on, like, errors in calculation. That is the fastest possible time you can beat the game. My record is a 44:56. Not really great, comparatively speaking. But you know what? Japanese Sum of Best was predicted to 45:19, so we may not even know everything about this game yet. Who knows? Might be some hidden glitch of some kind we need to uncover somewhere. Up there, thank you. Welcome to the stream, DB Master. Yes, you're in the right place if you love Meta Knight. Because this is some of the fastest Meta Knight you will ever see in your life. We got some fish room action on. A bad movement there. Your sword swing kind of locks into place with the speed you have when you swing it. So if you're doing like a swim motion, it locks into place with like how fast you're going with that. 39 we need. Also gonna get hit. Not like that! That's 10 seconds you're still lost. Because we also lose meta quick time instead of 5 seconds. After health, no problem. We just nuke them anyway. The Knightmares. I don't think he's Sonic. He's Meta Knight. Meta Knight's Meta Knight. Pretty fast. It might be Batman, though. That's a 5 shuttle imps right there. Good stuff. Tons of damage. We are just out of range of Meta Knightmares, but these Suzy bots will help out. And the dash attack will finish the job. That could have been a sum of best time if I just got the thing correct there. Aw, shoot. It could have been like a second or half a second best. Yo, that new Kirby game 2018 doesn't have Meta Knight though. That's the thing. I'm not interested. Got a whole collection of stuff with him back there, so it's just not the same, you know? I've been a Meta Knightmare series runner for a while now, and it's just like not the same. I'm more interested in like playing Brawl with the other games he's been in. Definitely doesn't mean to like not get hyped for the Kirby game though, because it's gonna be pretty neat if you like Kirby stuff. But me, nope. That did not get the points. We're gonna dive into this rock. Pick that landing. There you go. Are you kidding me? I missed both of those. I was supposed to do a spin slash, but I did a jump and then sword. Get those. Thank you. There's actually a YouTube chat and a Twitch chat. I am using Restream.io for that. Check the description for more information. But yeah, small chats happen. And there's actually only one chat that is active right now, and that is the YouTube chat. I don't get many viewers. I'm not like a big-time streamer or anything. I'm just a guy who owns a 3DS capture card, who is really fast at the game, has the world record in it, and hey, playing video games and doing this for Summer Games Done Quick very soon. This is the biggest marathon for speed gaming. It's for all in benefit of Menacing Suns Frontiers. If you don't like Wild D violence, look away now because we got some respawning Wild Ds. We're gonna downstab for points. And they're done. I love saying that. It's just like fun to say for the chat too. It's perfectly fine if you don't have a Twitch. I'm right here. That's why I'm using Restream.io. You got Twitch and YouTube gaming. And we're using the conveyor belts to move faster. And sliding is still not faster on conveyor belts. You just gotta run across them. And let's see if we get this. It can be kind of difficult to get. Did not get it. I almost got that sword swing though. The thing you should do that's safe is a sword beam on the ground. Like charge a beam and then just shoot it at him. I should have shaved today, whatever. We need these points here, so we won't be using Meta Nightmares on this boss. Wow, that was bad. I thought that was a lot less health than he actually had. Good dashes. You gotta do it a little bit faster than the rhythm of most of the music in the game. Then you'll get really good dashes going. And we missed 3 points. We'll make those up. Pick it up with the mummy here. Did we make it before hammer? Yes. Good. Even though I was slow, it made it before the hammer. Oh, that's good. Except I kind of didn't make the pipe. This room can be really hard if you don't do it right. We did not do it right, so it wasn't easy. By easy or hard, I mean going fast in it. You can go through every room of the game pretty easily with Meta Knight because he's really powerful and really strong and ridiculous. But like going fast is another part of the question. Because you want to go fast for a good time. You're in the 5th world? Well, you got a ways to go for this mode. But Robobot's a pretty fun game, so you'll get through it. Nice. You'll usually miss that 1 point because it spawns in late. It's weird how it works. That was crisp movement. And let's see what kind of luck this guy gives, because he can just do whatever. There are going to be spoilers for late game, by the way, PB Master, just in case you want to avoid those. Or not. Because you don't get to see the final boss. They only get to see, like, Meta Knight's version of the final boss, which is a little bit different. We'll need one more shuttle loop here. There we go. Lost 0.6 seconds. There's still time, about 10 seconds I can make up in World 6, by the way, so that's where things kind of like become crazy possible. I need more practice on Worlds 5 and 6, funny enough. So, yeah. I said I need about I have about 6 seconds to save in World 5. And, 10 seconds to save in World 6. So, that's where 16 of the 27 seconds you can save in this game are. The others are just from good movement and everything else. that was good. Oh, almost a 43. That would be the first 43 I ever got through that door at. Ah, you saw Let's Play. Hey, that's cool too. Some people like the surprise of a final boss, though. Especially the Kirby series, you don't really know what to expect. And that was not what I expected with the box there. Speaking of. Don't wait for those points because I feel like it, and they're helpful. They're not required, they're just helpful. And you get this dash attack for the dice. And we didn't, because I was slow. I gotta clean off the D-pad. I mean the circle pad. Always keep your machines clean. I'm gonna be afraid I'm gonna do too many of those phantom like wings instead of dash attacks at GDQ, because they're easy to execute. Oh, get up there! Thank you. They're easy to execute like that because you're doing the button before the motion, which happened to me all the time in Street Fighter 2. So like, yeah, in there. Get up there. And there. Go over here, do this, do that. Go fast. That's what it takes. Try not to break the capture card too, because it's like barely hanging in there. Go over this guy. It'll save a bundle of time. You gotta keep hitting him over and over otherwise. We go with that. Hello there, Battleroid the Champion. How are you doing today? Welcome to the stream, and thank you for your kind words. You know that speedrunning this game has inspired me to do the same, and I'm trying to speedrun it well. I do recommend you check out our speedrun.com page of Kirby Planet Robobot, and submit the times there. If you have any questions about it, feel free to ask me. Community is definitely open for that as well. We also have a Kirby Discord, or just general games, and there's a modern section if you're interested in like asking questions there too for other experts. So I'm kind of like the master of this one. We have Morbid Pyro around as well, who's coming back. He's done with the summer. I mean, done with school for the summer, and he'll be going on grind for this game again too. He'll just be doing it on a webcam setup instead of a 3DS capture card setup, because these are kind of hard to get. But this is definitely a speed game I'm passionate about. A speed game I've always loved. The whole series, really. Anyone can play it. You don't even need to, like, record it, too. That's the best thing about it. If you just follow my route, you can definitely just get a great time. Do let me know if you, like, improve just as far as you can go, because you can always go farther. Just a little friendly competition is good. I'm definitely hoping my showing at Summer Games Done Quick will help out with that too. Like, this is the starter speed game for everybody. This is just fun. It may just be the last speed game you play too, why not? It doesn't have to be like the only thing you do in speedrunning, but it doesn't have to be like the I don't know, it's just a hobby, just for fun. Video games are cool. But definitely glad to hear. Tool-assisted version. Is he using Citra 3DS? Or is he using maybe a setup done by Able Gamers Charity for just more mobility options or button pressing? Because I know those exist too. Those are really cool. Would definitely be interested in seeing a task of this game sometime in the future. There's also like an in-between of that. It's probably something I may not even have heard of too. Also, this is my favorite part of the run now. This is just like a show-off thing. Like, the auto-scroller goes so slow, we don't have anything to do, we just walk to the door. We can fast-fall here, but that's about it. It's so silly. There's a cat driving the train. There is nothing wrong with this picture. Sorry about the frame drops. It's out of my control. Good, the second shuttle loop always should finish him off there. That was neat. I think that's a slightly faster strat, but I don't think it's consistent at all. Favorite part of this run? There's a lot of parts I actually really like about it. Some of the hard movement in level 4 is pretty intricate, and getting that right just feels so good. Favorite part, I think, would have to be like the boss execution at the very end, though, I think. Oh, this part's hard too. Watch this. This is newish strat. Oh, we didn't get it. You can actually hit one bomb back and then the other. It'll do more damage. It's a newish part of this run. Little loops. Perfect. 712. Gonna be a few seconds faster, but very good. And we have a very real chance of saving 10 seconds at the end here. How do you input shuttle loops so quickly and easily? Circle pad. Definitely use the circle pad for that. The motion that you want to use is a down to up left or up right quadrant. So like down, up right, or up left. You want to do it, and then you're going to wing flap. You do down, up, B, A. Down, up, B, A. Over and over. That's how you do that. A lot of people don't actually know that you have to press the A button afterwards. I'm not a Mario 64 DS speedrunner. You'd probably want to ask someone else, DB Master. Check with the speedrun.com page, the forum page, and the community there. Speedrun.com is just a great resource. All you gotta do is search up your game. $49, the usual time to get there. Yeah, that double loop canceling, by the way, is actually one of Meta Knight's natural combo move. He can also combo it into a normal slash B, up B, down B. If he's running and does a shuttle loop, he can actually cancel it into up B into a condor dive, which is useful in the level 1 boss. Yeah, Meta Knight just got natural combos in this game. You can also charge up your sword after a slash, and you can do another slash immediately. And we got Security Force we're dealing with, which is the most generous boss in the game for just like when you can hit it. Right, even before the health bar appears, actually. Flip, good stuff. Get in the door. Sometimes you just like have problems with that. That's fine. You get 2 extra coins. I think I got 1 double hit there. Not as many as I could have got. I think 50 points here is important. 49 is also okay, but 50 is absolutely necessary. Because you'll need it for Meta Knightmares on the next Security Force. It takes a very specific move in the next couple of rooms too. You know, they're doing stuff in the Treehouse section. There was a new Metroid game that was announced, Metroid Samus Returns, and there was Mario Luigi RPG 1, which was all released like in the Treehouse stuff, so that's neat. It's not like they didn't get like a trailer, so you gotta view it online. This room's hard. Got the thing, okay. The backup orb is actually the 3rd one over there. Hello, PK Flash. Hope you're doing well tonight. You're hyped? Sick. Is your first time seeing the Meta Knightmare Return speedrun? Because I got a bunch of recordings on my YouTube, and I also have a record in this game for now. It's been a lot of hard work and collaboration between some Japanese runners, but we kind of got it down to a 44-minute time, which is... What's up, saying, man? Yeah, it's weird. What's that Kirby game for the Switch? That might just end up being either a port of the one they're doing for Switch right now, or it's going to be a new one. It's really strange. I think I am like leaning on the fence. It looks like a port of the Switch one. Like it's going to be like Smash 3DS in a way. That's my theory. The UI is like the dead giveaway for that, in my opinion. Yo, thank you for subscribing. Much appreciated. Oh, that was not fast. DDR death panels, actually, this is just an auto-scroller room. They only activate when they're glowing, not when they're, like, doing whatever. Under that, you should be fine. Yeah, there's not too many speedrun streams on YouTube Gaming in general. So I thought, like, hey, I have Restream.io here. Why not just give it a go? Put it on YouTube. I don't have Twitch affiliate or anything else, though. That's the thing. And there's reasons for that, but not too interesting. I really wish we could just get into the background right now. We could just get that star. Door star. Yo, PK Flesh, what's your PB? We got people in here with times below an hour, so that's cool. There's actually only like 10 people who've gotten that on speedrun.com, I think. Surprisingly. Poor Knuckle Joe. Only has a sword. Oh, yeah. Hitting enemies with your dash attack actually causes about 0.2 seconds of in-game lag, so we don't want to do that. You're just hitting the enemy over and over again, that's why. And hit one of these. And poor Blocky. Gets caught up in this tornado. Also a viable option. The shuttle loop and down stab. If you didn't hear PK Flash, I was interested in hearing about what your fastest time in this game is. Because sometimes you hear some really interesting stuff, like some people have 47s, and that would be like 5th place, so I'm just trying to unearth some talent here. Like Morbid Pyro, we actually found him on YouTube, and he found a way to go much faster than I did at the time, so we ended up having him come out to smash the record and get the time back. An hour 24 minutes. You never record. Ah, come on. Well, I mean, recording it is actually, like, subjective in this game, because our speedrun.com leaderboard accepts times that are not necessarily recorded. You just have to have the splits on your game card, and, like, you can view them in-game, which is perfectly fine for proof. This game is its own referee, in a way. Which is kind of brilliant. A great little innovation Nintendo made for this. I'm surprised they don't do it for other games. Well, it is HAL Laboratories, so they're a different company. So it's technically not Nintendo, but you get the point. I read an interview with them recently, and they said they didn't want to be called Nintendo. Hey, no pressure. I'm not asking you to play the game. I'm just trying to let you know about the facts about our community here. Because the Knightmare games are just like the most open and accepting speedrun community out there. One of the. Everyone's kind of off doing their own thing, though. We don't really have like races or anything. People are really hard pressed to find capture equipment like this. That's one of the factors behind that, but hey. Anyone is welcome to do whatever. And more power to you. Wish you the best of luck. Wish this Greco a Galaxia's darkness, and we are kinda low on points. And we just did the most damaging combo that Meta Knight could do right there. Best move in his arsenal. Perfect timing. A Condor dive, canceling the wing flap, canceling the shuttle loop, does amazing damage. Although Metaquick is also a really potent tool for just going fast in general. And Meta Knightmare's Galaxia's Darkness, of course. Meta Knightmare's ability to hit enemies in the background is also really critical. Shuttle loop as well. Well, that's a part of the 3-hit combo that I kind of described before. Hello, Herp Derp Rollers. Good to see you here. Welcome to the EX Deju. Got those, gotta get the J2. Got them. Cool. Now your sliding momentum actually stays when you're running off ice. That's helpful for us, so we can get that Knight real quick. Japanese record has a problem with that. Very slim odds. I've been doing this for a while, though. Since 3DS capture is really hard to come by, but glad you're here. Glad everyone's here. See some fast runs. Also, record button mashing right after this with Strider. Like, Meta Knight's wing flapping in this game actually doesn't change that much depending on how fast you press the button, but in the next game I'm going to be playing, it's going to get a little bit faster. There's an enemy right back here. That would be a cue for us to do a shuttle loop. However, we were flying too far to the right, so we didn't get to see him. It's actually an in-game hit by the developers to stop your shuttle loop and do that. That's cool. Yeah, all the music in this game is really sick. One hit and then shuttle loop gets rid of those dudes. 3 free points. Absolutely necessary. Yo, thank you for joining the stream, DB Master. Good night. And do catch my run on Summer Games Done Quick on July 4th, I believe? No, July 5th at 2 p.m. Mountain. No, wait, 1 p.m. Mountain, 3 p.m. Pacific. I mean, Eastern. Time zones. You get my point. It's at, like, 2 p.m. Mountain, 3 Eastern. That's 1 Mountain. 2 p.m. in Central. Whatever, gamesdonequick.com/schedule should have it. It's not, like, in my thinking mode right now. Not the most elegant of speedrunners. But I try. Yo, a shame we don't get to hear more of the Galactic Knight theme, right? Well, hey, if you get good luck, that's bad luck for me. You're gonna hear tons of it. Yo, Smash's shuttle loop is just godlike. I actually was looking into Brawl speedruns a little while ago just because I like it so much. We don't need any of those points, by the way. Unnecessary. We'll do it with this Miaz runs with a dive, 2 hits a spin, and then shuttle loop. And he'll die every time. That's perfect damage. And we, Galaxia's Darkness leave bonkers late because we actually need the damage for something else. Please be low enough. Good. That's pretty fast, too. And we're near the end of the game. Instead of fast falling here... Oh, come on. Never mind. I want to mention something about fast falling. Like, putting your sword out is about just as good. You lose a little bit of time, but it's not that bad. We'll need those 4 points for avoiding, like, having to get Suzy bots at the end here. 12:25 is a pretty fast time to get through this ending segment. I dare say this may be record. I would not like it to be record, but I dare say it may be. Indeed, all Kirby game music is really good. Hello, Walrus. Don't skip this cutscene, because it saves you 6 in-game seconds. Kind of silly. Very much not frame-perfect movement, but this is also a sign that I can definitely improve more. Stage 2 was absolutely not great. But there's a lot of speed games, like you just get to the end, you get bad luck. That's what happens. Because Galactonite can also just, like, be Galactonite. Hey, I'm gonna do that attack that goes in the background for 10 seconds. Here, have fun. That's what Record has. So that's why it's not as great as it could be. So that's stage 1. You get 12 points for Meta Knightmare'ing them there. And this is stage 2. Don't blink. Did you blink? You missed it. That's stage 2. New Kirby game needs Meta Knight. Then I'll be happy with speedrunning it. So you can actually get about 6 Suzy Bots from this maximum, and it'll be really good if you do. But we don't have to. Not with the amount of points we have right now. Like I said, I'm a Meta Knightmare series run, so I kind of want things catering towards me all the time, because look at my ego. I'm just saying. And Dark Matter. That's phase 1. And that's phase 2. This is Sectonia. And that's how you deal with Sectonia well every time. I gotta practice that on the left side of the screen though occasionally. Not gonna go for maximum damage, I'm just gonna go for down stabs. Because sometimes you'll just get that and you'll lose time. So we can go for this one though. I'd say I lost about 2.5 seconds there maximum. Couple of hits. And then we have Mega Nerd here, who likes to waste all of our time. Face. I want to punch him in the face. And we're going to take damage on him intentionally, because that's good. What's this? And we're going to do this. That's what you call a bad record. I didn't want it, but here it is. New Meta Knightmare returns world record. That is a great level 6. That is unbelievably great. I gotta strike a pose. Hold on. That's a new time for level 6 too. Let's see how far we got our some best down. First, I gotta strike that pose. Hold on. For Twitter. No, I'm not gonna dab with a 3DS capture card. Are you kidding me? That's me the most like ego-rific thing in the world. This is my signature pose, by the way. We're good. And tweet it out in a sec. I'm gonna put the credits up there. And